I'm not sure how much battery or space I have left on my phone, but, yeah, we moved here, the picture, and what else happened? One night, I was sitting in my room, or not sitting in my room, I was trying to sleep, and I rolled over, and there was a face in my closet. Like, all I saw was the face. It was completely white. It was, like, nearly glowing, because I could see it perfectly. And I wear glasses. I cannot see for anything. Like, I cannot see that picture over there. Like, I'm blind. And I saw it pretty clearly. It was a face in there. And I didn't want it to know that I saw it, because I wouldn't know what it would do. I didn't know if it was just a spirit sitting there in my closet for no reason, or if it was something that was going to hurt me. So I just plain rolled over, looked over, tried to sleep, picked up my phone, got on and acted like I was being a regular teenager. But I texted my mom to come downstairs and come open my door, because I closed my door. But my closet still had beads on it, but I had a door to my room. And I was freaking out. I was like, Mom, come open my door, come in my room real quick. And so my mom's thinking I'm, like, in danger or something, which I was just freaking out. And, she comes downstairs, she's like, what's wrong? And she was like, oh my god, I feel that from your closet. I'm like, feel what? She's like, I feel this, like, evil coming from your closet. I'm like, so you feel it too, huh? And my niece was staying the night. She's only, like, a year old maybe at that time. And, she started, like, I think she started crying or making some sort of noise when my dad brought her down too. And then my cat walked into my room also and started meowing at my closet. And so I started freaking out pretty bad, and Mom turned on my light and stuff. And I think I slept upstairs that night because I was too freaked out. Now we have a door in my closet, and it's still pretty bad. This is mostly going to be by my closet, because my closet is like the gate to hell, I swear. Well, when we got my closet door on, I started having dreams of what was in my closet trying to get out. And, in one of them, I was just sitting on my computer in my dream, and all of a sudden my closet door started banging, like someone was pounding from the inside of it. And so in my dream I was like, guys, we need to get out of here, and so me and my parents left. And it started, like, screaming, and you could feel it from the upstairs in my dream. It was pure evil. It wanted out. Then I had another dream after that, and I think I was in my room in my dream, and it started pounding as usual. Something happened, I don't remember exactly, but I opened my closet door, and I can't explain it, like, its face was gray, its lips were black, voice was raspy, I think its eyes were gold, black hair, black clothes. I couldn't understand what it was saying. It wasn't really tall, but it wasn't very short, about as tall as me, 4'11", 5 foot. And it was like, let me out, just gotta let me out, come on, just let me out. And it kept, like, hustling me to let it out, and it was trying to push past me. When I opened it, I was like, no, you're not getting out, I don't know what you are, I don't know what you're gonna do to this house. So I pushed it back into my closet and shut the door in my dream. Then, I had another dream about doors. It was just doors. I was going through all these portals and doors in these different worlds, and there was one where I had to open the door, like, manually grab it. I walked through, there was this, like, possessed chick, crazy, long black hair, dress, like, the usual type things that you would see in a movie. And I found this other door, and I ran in it, and I shut it. I shut all the doors. And I could hear her screaming through the door, you can't do this to me, and started, like, screaming and pounding on the door. And while I was waking up in that transition of about to be conscious, I hear someone talk to me, and it said, if you open a door in your dream, you open doors in real life. And that's what terrified me, because I woke up, and I was just staring at my closet door, because there was nobody in my room. No one stayed the night that day. My parents were upstairs, like, sleeping. And then, I had another dream, but in this dream, whatever it was got out, and it kind of terrifies me to this day. And what was in the closet. I just opened my closet, day it closed or something, and in my dream it came out. It didn't look like it did before. He was like this tall blonde dude, and he didn't seem evil, but he did in my dream when he raped me in my dream. And it was really vivid, and I've never had a dream, well, I've had many dreams vividly, but that, I didn't want that part to be very vivid. And I don't remember what happened after that part. All I know is that he came out of my closet and raped me. And, because it kind of terrified me, because my friend Becca, she had like a demon type spirit person follow her around for like the longest time. His name was Heath, and he would rape her and stuff. And what freaks me out is that he was the description that she gave me of him a while ago. Like, I've never seen him around here. I've never physically seen him. But I described what he looked like to her, like not like the thin face, blonde hair. It was kind of longish, like the guy in the dream in my like first vlog. He wore like white though. Like, he didn't seem evil at all. Like, he didn't give off an evil vibe. And she explained that that was probably him, that or it was something else. And, oh, I keep burping. And that kind of scared me. And then I had a dream that, all the lights kept going out. And I know something, I've heard before that lights go dim and, like, they burn out quicker if there's, like, evil around. And in my dream, the lights just kept going out. Like, there was no light in my basement in my dream. And this person came running out at me from my closet in my room. And it was like a little evil girl type thing, like white dress, black hair, regular. And there was another door to my room from the laundry room in my dream, but there is no door there. And where that door was in my dream was where my closet was in real life. Like, if you were to walk through the door, you'd be in my closet. And something happened to the point where I went back in my room and I started yelling and standing my ground and stuff. Then I woke up and it was just creepy. And in the morning at school, I was to my friend Becca, the one with the demon, what happened. And the dreams I told you weren't very long ago, but it was around last year, but I moved here about 2 or 3 years ago. But when I first moved here, my friend Becca, I would tell her every morning everything that's happened. And there was usually just random creepy things that happened. And I remember one time I was on the phone with her, it was 9th grade year last year. And we were talking on the phone, and nobody was home at her house, and all the cabinets and doors and stuff were opening and shutting, and she called me freaking out. And then through the phone, somehow she kind of transferred it to me in a way, because when she called me and started talking to me, my bathroom has this really creepy mirror, but I never really cared that it was creepy before. But I was always glancing over my bathroom, and I saw someone in the mirror, like a girl with black hair. And for the longest time, whenever I turned my head in the mirror, I didn't look like me. I had black hair, and I was paler, and I just didn't look like me at all. And I'm blonde. I've been blonde for a long time. Whenever I dye my hair, I always go back to being blonde. The only time I dyed my hair black was for like a few months, but then I bleached it back to blonde again. And even in that time, it still happened. It was a different me. But it didn't happen at this time. It was just some chick, black-haired chick. And then I heard someone humming while she was on the phone with me. And I started freaking out, and we just both started freaking out on the phone together. And, yeah, there was that. Then, with my ex, he told me that he hated when we were on speaker together, because he would hear voices in the background of my phone, And I was just assuming, oh, you're probably hearing my parents talking or the TV upstairs. And he was like, no, I know what your parents' voices sound like, and they're not yelling that loudly. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't hear anything down here. So, one night when he was staying the night, we decided to test it out around 3 in the morning, where spiritual time is usually up. And, so we set my phone out where he heard it, and, like on my computer desk. Then we had his phone. We called my phone, answered it, everything, went back to our room. We could hear ourselves talking in my room. That's how good his speakerphone was. My parents were sleeping, no TVs were on, all TVs were off, no sound was in our house. So we knew when we were talking because we heard our voices. We were like, hello, hello. We heard it on the phone. And then he gives the phone to me. And I'm like, hello. I hear me talk. All of a sudden I hear a growling male voice go, what? Straight into my phone. And it wasn't my ex because he was right next to me. He wasn't near my phone. And I started freaking out and I nearly started crying. So I wanted to go get my phone, so I made him go get it because I was freaking out. And I realized I probably bring this all into myself because I get things from thrift stores all the time. And my brother's grandma, which is kind of like my grandma in a way, I don't know, it's hard to describe family. She gave me these crystal balls that she's like a, what do you call them? People who can, not fortune teller, but you can see spirits and stuff. And, she gave me a bunch of her crystal orbs crystal balls type thing, because I like that stuff. She knows I like that stuff, and that's how we bond, because we both like it, and we're both interested in it, and we both have the ability. So she gave them to us, and he completely hated them all the time, because he saw them as, like, eyes staring at him all the time, because he was into that too. So he always made me take them out of the room when he stayed the night. I have them in my room now. I don't really feel very bad. And, yeah, that happened.